Hey guys, it's me, Debbie Bubbles. Welcome back to my channel and into my kitchen. Today, y'all, I'm bringing you kitchen creations with Debbie Bubbles. And what's on the menu? We are gonna do a little bit of snacking. I have a sweet tooth and I want something sweet today, but I don't have any eggs. So what will we make? Now, before we start baking, look, here's my outfit of the day. And seriously, y'all, I try and find an outfit for my Bitmoji that most matches what I'm actually wearing. And here in a minute, you're going to get a shot of me in my little lounging gown. There I am. And you can't tell me it doesn't match almost to a T what my Bitmoji is wearing. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to make some eggless oatmeal cookies. I don't have a recipe. I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to get in there and bake. So if you want to see how it turns out, come with me. Okay, so since most baking starts off with a stick of butter, that's what we're going to do. I melted 1 stick of butter, and we're going to go ahead and put that inside of the mixer here. And then everything else, I'm just going to eyeball. There's going to be some flour. See, got my canister of flour out. I'm going to use a scoop. I have no idea how many ounces or whatever that scoop holds. Just got it at Dollar Tree. There's some baking soda, some iodized salt. I need the iodine. Some ground cinnamon. Those are going to be the dry ingredients. Now here, I'm going to put a couple of scoops, scoop and a half or so, whatever, of flour inside of a bowl. And then next, I'm going to come in with some ground cinnamon. Just eyeballing it. I like cinnamon. I can tell you at the end of the day, I probably could have added more and I would have been even more satisfied. So here, next, a little baking soda. And I'm going to, sorry, my camera is shaking there, y'all. It's on a little stand thing and I bumped it with these girlfriends. A little bit of salt, probably a little more than what I wanted. So I shook the rest of it off into the sink next to me. And we're going to give that a little whisk. Then I'm going to set it to the side and keep on going. Let's slide our KitchenAid on over here. And y'all, I'm using those sliders that you can find on Temu. I have the KitchenAid mixer sliders underneath there and it's wonderful. So I'm showing you the sugar. Just pulled over the canister. I'm gonna eyeball sugar in there, probably close to 3/4 of a cup, maybe a little less. And next I'm gonna come in with some brown sugar. Grabbed a bag of brown sugar and I'm gonna eyeball approximately a cup, maybe a little bit more, who knows. But really it's approximately about a cup. I have a pretty good eye. I did go a little heavier handed on this and I only had dark brown sugar because it was given to me. Otherwise it would have been light brown sugar because I love light brown sugar. It's a little less molassesy to me, but this is gonna work. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna still taste as good at the end of the day. And as some people were saying, I'm sorry if you aren't from the South, you know, I understand, but it'll make a turd. So right about here, guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're creaming our butter and sugars together, and we're going to pause though and scrape down the side of our bowl as well as our beater. Now, right around here is also where if you were using eggs in your recipe, you would come in with an egg or two here, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not using eggs today. What I am going to use is a vanilla, and do I measure it? Nope, I just eyeball it because I enjoy vanilla. I enjoy the taste of it, the flavor of it, and the scent of it, so I just put it in as much or as little as I desire. And again, we're gonna scrape down the sides, and once we have that done, it is now about time to add in our dry ingredients, which are the flour, the baking soda, the salt. I think that's all I had there. We're gonna add that to the bowl. Most people would add it a little bit at a time. Not this one here. It's not that I'm lacking of patience. I'm just not going to use the patience that I was gifted with. So I'll put it all in at one time. Going to blend it on low. It's not flying anywhere. And once I get that incorporated really well, we're going to pause that mixer again, scrape down the beater, scrape down the bowl, and then on to the next step. All right, so y'all, in case I didn't say it at the top of the video, I think I did, but let me go ahead and say it. We are making eggless oatmeal cookies. I had a sweet tooth, wanted a little something sweet, and I was out of eggs, which it didn't matter because I don't like them anyway. And I decided I would try my hand at whipping up a cookie minus the egg. I really wanted I like the batter of chocolate chip cookies. I don't like chocolate chips in my cookie dough. I just like the dough. And so I like to bake it that way, but I decided to go with the oatmeal because I love oatmeal and I had plenty of it. So speaking of oatmeal, here it is on the scene. We're using some old-fashioned oats, and we're gonna go ahead and eyeball approximately a cup of oats, and we're gonna pour that on inside of this bowl. And once we get that cup or so of oats in there, and there's still a little bit left, I can make some breakfast with that. We're gonna go ahead and mix the oats into the wet or moist mixture, and we'll proceed to getting them on the cookie sheet here in just a moment. All right, there we go. Fine looking dough there. If I do say so myself. Some raisins would be great. I had some craisins, and I do love a good cranberry. I should have added those, but then again, I'm a purist as well, so just a old-fashioned oatmeal cookie minus the egg is, I think, gonna be just what Dr. Debbie ordered. So y'all, I am dolloping little spoonfuls, tablespoonfuls, whatever spoonful. I grabbed 2 spoons, y'all. And we're just dolloping that on this cookie sheet. I did set my oven for 350 degrees. And I'm gonna put them in the oven after I get them on the sheet. I am not concerned at all. I know they're gonna turn out just fine. So y'all, I have a dozen already there, a little bit left over. And so we're gonna get these into this 350 degree oven. How long am I gonna bake them for? I don't know. How long did I bake them for? I don't know, because I walked away and let them do their thing, and I just returned to check on them. They look good to me. It smells good. So I went ahead and took them out of the oven. We're gonna set them to the side and get them off this cookie sheet. Let them cool just a little bit anyway. Take them off the cookie sheet, and then we're gonna go in with the last of that batter there. And then we're gonna taste test. So y'all keep watching. Now listen, if you have made it to this spot in the video, if you would please, in the comment section, leave me that chocolate chip cookie emoji that you see when you bring up your little bar. Leave me the chocolate chip cookie emoji. Let me know that you're still here. All right, who is ready to taste test? I am. So y'all, let's have a bite of this cookie. As you see, it still has some moistness to it. I think she likes it. So y'all, it's a really good cookie. It's so hot. Very good. I nailed it. So y'all, don't be scared to get in that kitchen and bake up something. You don't need a recipe, but if you do, there's no shame in that game either. These were really good cookies. I enjoyed 3 of them. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Go bake up something for yourself, for somebody you love. Go bake. It's fun. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. Mwah.